Guys. All right, we'll kick it off with GU for today. So GU ended up giving a really nice sell up in here yesterday, which unfortunately misses. I was out on my run, but for those of you that caught it, really nice job. Beautiful sell, so played out exactly how we thought it would. We've now come down into this area. I'm working inside of this leg here. I don't believe that this point is going to hold just based on the fact that I'm working with this structure cycle. It may, as it's got its own structure cycle, inducement, break, decisional, retest, liquidity buildup. Price is very, very condensed at the minute. So it may actually push from here. I'm just not interested in buying it from there. Um, and what we can have a bit of a look at is if we can come up and induce this decisional area here of that internal break, I'd be happy to sell off of the sweep of that. Or if we sell off from where we are here, push to this, I'll actually buy off the sweep of that low. So we'll see if that wants to shape up some sort of potential there. Depending on how we move on open, I may look to buy through this area here. There might be something there on like the hourly maybe. Yeah, so you've got that area there on the hourly. Yeah, depending on how we move on open, I may look at utilizing an area like that to buy through. We'll just see. We'll see how it sits. We do have obviously like a little bit of an inducement here, push low, but it's looking like it's failing to break at this stage. So I'll just monitor that and see if that's going to be a potential reality. Um, for yeah, for open just for a short-term setup. Realistically speaking, if we are going to buy from here, I'll be able to get through at least that. So I see it as a highly likely trade that I can get to at least break even on. And then I'm also target here in case we're going to run with that structure cycle. So we'll just sit there and monitor what that's going to do. I'll just move my alert down to there for now, just so I can be notified when it at least gets there. And because we do have good liquidity sitting up above. And if I go over to EU, EU's induced the decisional area of this break, which I actually see is my 15-minute external. I'm working inside of that leg. Now we have had a really good inducement here and obviously are starting to work our way down. So if you were to work inside of that leg, that wouldn't be any issues whatsoever. I'm also going to be like working inside of that leg internally and this leg externally. But we've got that good inducement. But EU I don't really like just because its structure's a bit funky, a bit how you going. I don't want to sell it until it gets to up there, but I'm not really interested in buying where it is. Like this structure kind of is just a bit rubbish. I don't like this internal range, so I don't really want to do anything with this internal range. So I'd rather see price break, retest, push, like mitigate this area, come down, induce retest, smart money trap play, and potentially buy it up from there. Because we've got the reality of following with that structure cycle. So just going to see what EU does. AU, I'm still not interested in, so guys, I'm not even going to do an analysis on it. I've got no interest in it whatsoever. Looking at news for today. Really? No trading. PMI. Damn it. Your news 15 minutes into open, half an hour into open. Ah, man. Today's gonna be no trading day. That's frustrating. Sweet. Well, this is awkward. Cool. Speak to you soon, I guess.